By. I do find it interesting
that
they've gone for
MIBR. Wait, what's this flash though?
full utility,
flash into double
and
peek.
They're gonna go for an early peek out onto sand with one of his flashes.
Okay. I mean, they at least get a little bit of info, and potentially they're going to hold this for longer than they would. MIBR on defense, Sentinels on attack.
Looking to try to play a slightly more aggressive variation.
The distraction recon, yeah, but you could make it like a good recon as well, if you get what I mean. It's like distraction, but it actually lands in a good place.
Being used to dissuade and push back. Any sort of approach here, underhanded flash as well, seeking to refight, but it's just stray shots at least.
I mean, this has been nice so far. I like both of the flashes from MIBR here.
A bit of a comms issue there. Zelsis thinking that they were going to commit to the site here. The rest of the team calling.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh boy.
Whoa. Time to fry, time to farm as well with a spike drop down.
Hey, I mean, this is a much better start from the other map.
That is an amazing double kill there with the Ghost.
Yeah, that was fast,
almost walks
bro.
backwards into JCZ, just dodges it. But this spike is down in an almost unretrievable spot. It should be MIBR getting off to a great beginning here.
Toxins going up.
Almost unfathomable that John and Zekken could recover this situation. Especially with such little time remaining, too.
Yeah, 30 seconds. I mean, he's poking around, seeing where this player is. The artisan was in forward position. He is. He's hidden in the TP. So, okay, Boombot opens the door. Wait, did it timing it? Oh, there we go. Reveal. Well off that cue.
He did great though. It was a nice round. It was a nice push once they realized they were heavy over towards B. I think like Mazin did nice with his flashes as well. It was this cool pistol. Cool pistol from them.
And MIBR with some good ideas there.
Yeah, I agree.
Utilizing that KO and the double flash comp, they go for an early peek sand. All right, that doesn't get anything. But then they grab info with the flash from the sky over towards
doing the new mid wall. Oh, I wonder if it's just for pistol. Teams have been doing this for just pistol. Yeah, the wall that does the same effect as the Viper smoke.
So this is what SEN are going to have to deal with.
And then go back to the normal. Yeah, people have been floating this wall
the flash dizzies
on pistol just to save money, I imagine.
We're going to be looking to go even more aggressive than SEN.
Double face for now. At least we'll push them back. FRZ. A bit of information here, but they have lost control.
Yeah, we get nothing into this one as well. So Showers control.
It looked like we were going to
then
see
starts getting some
kind of
orbs.
Showers crunch there based on JCZ's position. But instead, just taking that information around the map. Neither of these teams playing with Sentinels.
Bad person arrives over towards here. Skydog goes in for the.
Dog as well, seeking to really just pop in and clear this one. Hello.
Whoa. How's he this tanky?
He's getting away with it. With a flash.
No way he gets the plant down there.
It's just anarchy.
There's no way this guy is allowed to plant like this.
They got the plant in the midst of that.
I cannot believe that he got the plant here. How have they lost this round? How's little bro got 500 health?
No. So early. But SEN are not in the mood to make friends.
No, not.
Well, they wrecked them.
On the eco.
Yeah.
It was just too much to deal with.
Do you think sometimes Wingman is like, mate, why have you brought me into this? You throw him out of his ball, and he's like, really? You expect me to get the plant down in this?
You don't have side control.
Dodging
back side control. Look, trying to take the fight forward, but it distracted as well. I mean,
No, it did distract. It got them some space here. Pretty much got them out of Showers.
The rest of SEN all pushing forwards. If you expend too many bullets on little bro who's planting, the rest of SEN are going to get you.
That's incredible.
It's such a shame for MIBR, man. They really needed this good start, and it's just the worst possible start you could imagine. You win the pistol, and then you feed them loads of guns, so their money's even better than it would if they won the pistol.
But Zelsis is jump spotting over the top, seeing if anyone's greeting the orb, and then they can try to go for some spray through it. SEN are expecting aggression from MIBR on the other side, maybe anticipating a bit of frustration creeping into the Brazilian squad. Must just be devastating when you win a pistol like that so easily, with all of your ideas working so well.
Tens is one away from his ult.
And now
And
Tens one away from
so
his
that
ult.
means that the next buy rounds that MIBR go into it, they're up against official. Unless Artsin gets 3 kills, they're not going to have an ult. So it's like the perfect snowball potential is there.
And it's not like it's probably going to be that important this round, but with a kill, with a plant, with a death, Tens is going to have a massive ultimate for the next round. Can anybody from MIBR play disruption to this? Dog clears the path.
Oh yeah, I love this.
flash over the top as well, just giving them an idea of where RGL is playing.
Love the shots left. Bro, Prius misses the first kill, but he catches that. What is this, man?
Might make a difference, but he does miss the shot. Okay,
and I guarantee if Prius isn't on secondary, he gets the one tap. Guy's just cast.
So the weapons are still online for these teams, but it comes down to whether or not you can get these kills. And TenZ, it is his job to seek to contain. Addison forwards now close into the angle, but not watching for showers at all.
Yeah, it wasn't the prettiest round to watch, but yeah, at least get the gun upgrade of that. Not bad. A lot of armor rebuys and one gun rebuy. Well, I say one gun rebuy. One of them was a Spectre, so.
There is a silver lining there, and it's that you actually forced the flash out. You did enough pressure. Partly due to this kill, partly due to the flank from FRZ that was coming down short. To the point where TenZ felt like he had to invest the flash. Just to avoid...
Yeah, and I think that's a big win, really.
So you've made this round way more winnable for yourselves.
Yeah.
Hard to feel good about it, though.
Still, we'll see how it ends up going.
Ollie over towards Showers, so Death Pit over towards Showers. I like that, and they're hitting a site with two people. Oh man, they decide to go fast on the big Byron. They pick the right site. Sky looks tempted to pinch over towards Showers. Knife goes in, hits one. You want to take the 1v1, Joel? Guido goes in.
The positioning is good by Sentinels.
I think he's gonna take that. He only saw one shot.
From JZZ gets broken, and that stops him from
yeah, I think his team wanted him to TP as well.
He's moved way far away from it as MIBR tried to take space. Oh, brutal.
Wingman, Mr. Dizzy pointing forwards here with the rifles, trying to take the fight up close. And personal here.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, Sassy not really involved in much of this, but he just played it perfectly. Kills the dog, goes over towards here so that he can isolate if someone does TP for the 1v1. And then they start searching for him and he's just nowhere near, and then he just super late plays. Like Sassy played this perfect.
They path through, smokes, clear out front sight. They're not really aiming to fight for backside too heavily. There are additional layers to what Sentinels are currently doing. You can use that flash.
Would I try and do observing again in Valorant? Only for the delayed stuff. But at the moment, that's years off, man. We need a replay system for that. But normally, no. But I would do an event to show people that delayed observing is the way forwards. But
anytime you have short control,
it's years off.
Possibility. They're not sending any players forwards. That direction, oh my god, what a perfect flash. FRZ, it wasn't no man's land. Just out in the open, fully out in the open and a movement. Bit of whiffage there from Zekken. It's all good, another wingman plan.
A lovely flash through on this one. Yeah, a couple of anti-flashes though.
One kill.
They would love to get through this round without using the Razor.
Just want to point out good awareness here from John Cutie as well, who was watching the flank. MIBR have been going for a lot of flank retakes, and SEN just making sure that they're aware of that, even though it's not happening in this round.
Interestingly enough as well, holding very deep up onto tube. Always potential.
Yeah, nicely done, man. Their peaks are together. They look strong when they get over towards site.
Offered into these post plants time and time again. I mean, there's no obstacle you can throw up if you're MIBR, it feels like, that SEN aren't able to navigate.
However, we haven't seen too many rifle rounds from MIBR, so don't write them up too quick here. They're just about to get some big ults online. The Showstopper, the Orbital Strike, both fantastic for MIBR to be able to deny plants or to stop sight hits from coming through. So yes, you're right. So far, we haven't actually seen any resistance from MIBR in terms of their ability to anchor or stop the floods through. But this could change things. The fact that MIBR now have rifles and ultimates to work with could be, and actually has to be, a difference maker, because
so this comp to sites, yeah, you got to be very proactive against this comp, because the overwhelm on site is way too much, so we got to see them be proactive. It's like the one thing that's really hard to bind at the moment, especially when teams like hold like a passive default where they're waiting for a push early. It's very hard to have like a calculated late push that is at like what, you kind of need it at like 110, 120 or something, and it doesn't feel natural. It's something that you got to play and practice a lot in in your practice, because you want to go aggro when they're starting to
so far SEN are really
like
just
join
being
up,
afforded
basically.
showers control,
When they've
belong
decided to
control.
make a
Once they
call,
break
that's
out
when
the
you got to
initial,
do it.
far too
Or
easy.
if they
Yeah,
clear map
it's,
control, you
it's
need to have
getting
people there
Sentinels
to
into that
just try and
post
take it
plant
back.
almost immediately.
It's like
I
something
also
that I think
don't
teams
really
need to
like
really
the idea
focus
of
on at the
taking
moment,
timeouts
because
right before
especially
big
when
long
looking at
rounds.
this map,
I
we're
think it
starting
gives
to
too
see
much time for
very,
opponents to think of a
very
way to
high
throw you off.
attack-sided
So I'm expecting
scores,
SEN here to come out with
and
something slightly
teams
different, or
need
at
to be
least when
proactive
you
on
look
their
at the
defense
positioning,
right now,
anticipating
especially with these
early,
comps when you have double initiator. Like the side hits are
Even
just
taking
too
out onto
strong.
map.
So
They
you
know
gotta
that this
just
could be a
have like
possibility.
better
They're
stuff
set
on
up
the
for it.
defense
You've
for
given them a
like
lot of time to think about
clearing
that kind
these
of
bits
stuff.
of map control, like taking space
Great
back.
snipe back there. We've seen that lineup thrown many times.
But they
John
got to put
from
bodies
market
there. But these kind of
allows
comps
the
are
rest of
good for
this team to
putting
take
bodies there,
some
right?
beyond
The
control.
flashes that you can
Now
have
that
to
they know
swing.
there was no short aggression at the start of the round, at least
So
not
it's like my one
explosive
criticism
short
to
take.
pretty much every team at the moment,
can start
apart
to
from like what
work
Paper
back
Rex, I
through
guess,
the
have the most
center of the map,
proactive defense half.
They're not
We've seen
as
some
worried
teams in
about,
America have
for
pretty
example,
proactive defense
that
halves as
sandwich.
well on this map, but it's just against the norm though. That's the issue. That's why you have to like hyper focus on it on prac. Oh, Zekin's an absolute god, man. How has that ever happened? Did he even land to get this kill? Yeah, does he actually even land? How has he shut down this? Oh,
I want to see it on the replay, Brent.
Absolutely disgusting stuff.
Well,
They say
here comes seconds as well.
got to be the stalwart defender of this one. Rocket.
well.
No kills found. That was just from the spray of JC.
Yeah, I mean, he's got him over towards the site though. It doesn't matter. He's done his damage in terms of this duel over towards Hookah. But how, bro?
Got to back away with the rifles.
What's catastrophic
He's so
about
good
that
at that,
for
and
MIBR
honestly,
as
Razors
well
are getting
is
really
that
good
they
at that.
just
As soon as like someone
suppressed
roses,
Zekin
I mean, as
around
soon
that
as someone
area.
ults,
They
just
knew
going
that he
close,
was there, and
just
they also
satcheling back to
knew
make it hard
that
so it is a
Zekin
rosa.
was just about to have his abilities back online.
Wow, man.
But the timing that they're taking is after the Dizzy goes down. So Tens throws the Dizzy, and then Artazine is hiding inside the
slip,
smoke.
yeah.
And
I mean,
once he
that's
anticipates
essentially what you
someone
make
taking
them do, right? You make them
he
miss.
pops out. But that's after the suppressor's already worn off, and then Second has his utility back online. And you're tackling one of the best Raze players in the world and asking them not to dodge your ult.
His guns need to be saved.
Yeah, I was
here.
gonna say we're going for a heavy in there.
This, by the way, is where we find out whether the
Okay, give me this
team
replay, because I'm pretty sure this guy's just in the air.
has any empathy.
He just like satchels at him, right?
Because-
And then
Lord,
mid-airs
don't
him.
show me it.
I want to see it. He was in air. He was in mid-air, man. Look at this. Satchel. Avoid.
Oi, that's madness.
It's filthy, man.
That's so
Can we get some
sick,
developers
bro.
on that?
That's so sick.
Oh,
That is the most devastating way to get killed when you raise
it's
ult.
just brutal, man. MIBR don't
It's so
need
good though.
those
How are you
kind of
ever meant to
situations
like
go
ult
the
this
other way.
guy? How are you meant to ult a guy that's in midair? It's so hard to have the instant decision making to just spam the wall that's close to you. It's a lovely hold, man. They just realized they were going to push close. Dude, the reads right now from Sentinels are insane. The read over towards Lotus where they knew they took A control and then would insta-go hit other sites. And the read on this one as well, they just expect them to go aggro. They know with the timeout, they're like, well, they've been exec'd on a lot, they're going to start going aggro. They need to be proactive. They're just ready for it.
Tuck close onto the corner. It's a bit of sound bait. Picking up the orbs. Yep, Zelsis, there's one. Now it's ready. Expects a second.
And they're just running away with it.
All over the place here for MIBR.
An absolute slaughter.
No, it's not. But for SEN, you could not get a more resounding bounce back from their loss against Leviathan.
Yeah.
Both of these teams lost to the LATAM squads last week. But those LATAM squads are not exactly the same.
No.
So,
Very different.
yeah.
This is a Sentinels with that fire beneath them again. No loose ends in any of these rounds.
Yeah, we're
It is
going
just
fast
pure
for this one over
overwhelming
towards Showers, but they want to
aggression.
fight
The protocols
this.
are so good on top of it. They're ready for it.
Could
But
we
yeah, they want to
see
fight
a showers
this.
crunch happening here?
So his chances.
Does the molly come in?
Though, it looks like there's that hesitation.
Who's the Gecko
Lack
molly?
of confidence to see if they can take that
Ooh,
fight.
it didn't go in this time, so they feel like they conditioned
they're
it,
clearing it
and they
through with
saved the
the boombox.
Gecko
There also
molly.
wasn't another player with JZZ.
Wait, are they trying to go for this? They're facing. This time they're making a call. They want to go for
Wait,
this.
dog goes through Showers as well. This is nice. Crunch goes in, yeah. That was huge. Oh my goodness, everything's getting used on this one. Damn, he tanked him the whole time. Yeah, he just ate the ult. It's perfect.
Looking to put that second one on
This is
board.
much better from them.
QT.
Just but this is what we were kind of talking about, right? When they take map control, you just gotta just either take it back or just start dueling them. So I like this one.
MIBR shouldn't let that one slip, and they're not going to. So 6-2.
Yeah, and it's a much better understanding of like how they got to play it.
One of the big rounds that they won on Lotus was by utilizing, I think it was round 12, by utilizing their ultimates really effectively.
Dodged again, yeah, happened first map as well, right? The double dodge.
Online, they actually did a decent job of this.
Des was just celebrating, man. Just saw a leg.
Took the abilities away from their opponent with the null command, pressured them with the orbital strike when they went for the plant. You know, the idea was there, and they executed it, and they found that confidence. The thing that Mona was talking about on the desk. But the problem is it's happening like 1 out of 12 rounds. We need to see that from MIBR more
Why is Des trying to fight all of chat?
But crucially, 7-1 avoided. That's important. That's important in the grand scheme of things.
I mean, how have you managed to slip that in when it's a 6-2? It's just
avoided.
Dreadful.
We are going to keep this one going, though.
These two,
Got
man.
rifles in their hands now.
Couldn't resist it.
Standard take here from Sentinels, just with a boom bot, but the snake bite does well to push them back and away with a molly.
Oh, they have
Does not care about it, man.
I thought that molly doesn't spread to here. Oi, what a shot, man. Oh, I was unlucky. It looked like the reset was there, but the first bullet just went slightly above. This is interesting. I thought when you molly over towards here, it doesn't spread on top of this. But they seem to have a molly that does spread on top of this, so it looks like it covers the whole of there. It's pretty cool. This with the Skydog as well, just 100% forces them out. They either get stunned early or you just get info that you've just full cleared this.
A couple of teams are going to be stealing that.
Oh, yeah. So well timed.
Yeah, that was nice, man.
Well, the pit will drop.
Been working hard, man, Sentinels.
Away here. Maybe some time. Space being purchased here from Artisan, but now reveals his position out open. Now 1v1, but time starting to tick.
Yeah, and just that any kind of little hope that MIBR had just goes with this one as well.
Again for MIBR, they get into a decent position, but that on-the-fly thinking from Sen just a little bit too good. Smoke from Zelsis allows them a bit of spare space, and he doesn't smoke garden, he smokes on site, gives them a spot to play around. Cool idea from Zelsis as the pit drops. Look at this though, the flash catches onto the hookah player.
This overall hit was really nice. Even the molly here that locks them in. Yeah, molly into smoke, so it's like you smoke, you push through, or you just have to commit because you're on site and you can't go through the molly. Very, very nice.
They've put some serious time into
yeah, this is brand new from them.
There's too many.
Yeah, you feel, this is what I'm saying, this is why I kind of feel for these teams, because it's like, first, the Sentinels get beaten, right, so then they go back to the drawing board and they start adding new stuff, and it's a similar situation for C9 today. Louds, they got all of last week off, and NRG got them after like 0 time in practice, and now C9 have got them after they've had that like week off, and 10 days of just pure practice where they change everything up. So, yeah, MIBR get a little bit of a rough one for this, and theory, C9 are in a similar situation. I don't think the scoreline will be anywhere near as dominant, but it's kind of the same story. Man, that was lovely though, man. That was very, very cool.
Into hookah and really dominate that space, or double long and fight for it instead of going for the reclear.
Get to watch VODs from everyone as well, yeah.
Their default defensive setups though are getting picked to pieces.
Viper's Pit might hopefully offer them new lease of life here. Locks down the A short angle, and they are playing heavy towards B long as well, but they've given up showers as a result.
I actually think this could be, or could have been, another round where they could go for that showers crunch.
Yeah, but now, I mean, even on top of this, like the guy's taking the orb and he's making sure that he's anti-flash ready to swing after, and I'm enjoying that, right? So it's just KO knife that insta clears the question mark, and this is what they have to start doing. They got to make sure that they like either get the info. Then I would like to see this, honestly, just like info into Brim goes close into KO flash. Brim go close KO flash. Here we go. Yeah, much better, man.
Calls being made. It's a dry swing. No, not quite. There's a left hook flash.
Yeah, ever since their timeout, they've sussed it, man. It's so much better.
We'll lock that round away, and we just discussed it, Josh. We talked about it. That refight. You've got the double flash comp. It's the bread and butter. It's what the comp is good at.
Yeah,
and they put it on display.
I think that's a great call there by Bazooka. to add in a different way of approaching B. Don't allow Sen to get
But ever since the timeout, they've been doing that. You
Instead,
can tell.
fight them for it. And yeah, it was that reclear. It wasn't actually perfectly executed, but listen, we won't talk about that.
But it's also not too bad. Like, so you see the way they execute it, and I agree with what Citro's saying, but in actual fact, it doesn't work too bad, because it's like, swing goes out, right? So imagine this. You're looking at long, right? So your normal protocol, let's say we've got 3 people. Say we've got 4 people. We've got 3 people facing and 1 person that's anti-flash, okay? So when someone swings out, even this guy that's anti-flash might be tempted to swing out and look, and then the flash comes in, and then they have a second guy that can potentially, like, either trade or make sure that he can kill the people here. So even though this guy peeked a little bit early, honestly, that stuff can work out kind of fine, that you're making them kind of face into the guy and they're 100% eating the flash, and then you have someone that's going to follow up. And then already, they've shot bullets, so like potentially their recoil is going to be a lot harder to actually handle. And you just have more chance of not getting hit, essentially, with the second guy. So I know the timing was off here, but I think that can work fine. They have the second guy that should be just insta-swinging. Like, the timing on that doesn't need to be perfect in my eyes. If the second guy doesn't swing fast enough, which honestly maybe he didn't. Yeah, and this is the same exec again.
No chance of a pop flash player, anybody else that can support them through here. Zelsis
just kind of just right off the bat, though.
Extra weapon in
Didn't want to give him a chance. And I like the fact that they go to the site where they just got shut down as well, making the right call. It's just 2 people here.
Signs of life of MIBR. Trailblazer to be met here with the Thrash, leading the charge right into elbow. Detainment there, Showstopper on top of it.
Hey, shout out to JZZ here. He's just taking the hit, man. Just W's forward, just doesn't want to make his teammate get hit. Yeah, this site hit is very strong, and I like the call again from Sentinels to go to the site where they just got wrecked, because it's a good likelihood that it's weak site.
Too much space. They get a great combo off where they're able to get value out of 10's ultimate, and it's game over.
Yeah, and they've also
into these exits and the post plans,
given him a 1-9 loss bonus by sending all the orcs into it.
They're just barreling over Mazine in heaven. The economy's not too bad here for MIBR.
This doesn't even feel like, I'll tell you what, so first map, right, it felt like a lot of MIBR just not looking great, to be honest. But this map, like, this is MIBR. I feel like they're doing alright stuff, man. Like, I don't think they're even doing too bad at stuff. It's just the fact that, like, the new site hits are really strong, and it's the pace changes are just so fast that they don't know when they can go aggro. Wow, they're like they want to go aggro. Like they have a good understanding that they need to clear the info, or at least like fight them in these areas. It's just the fact that the pace change is just so all over the place. It's so hard to judge that they're just not in the right positions.
Probably got a rifle sitting somewhere nearby. MIBR.
The first map in my mind felt like MIBR just like not even really looking like they're on the server, but this one just feels like Sentinels dominating.
Yeah, and it's also difficult to place your crosshair well when there's a smoke.
Yeah, this was great though in terms of going aggro once again.
Orbital strike for RGL. Okay. I don't think they were expecting an op.
No.
Yeah, they were not expecting an op. Pulling out to something.
On their faces.
Right there. It feels like a lot of these defense setups are based on
Good luck to this guy.
Playing. They don't have as much proactivity on the other side.
And you really want to use your ult. Use your ult now, boss. Ah, it's a shame. He still did great to make this round winnable. Zelsis, Molly, ult, Molly for 10s, flash, smoke. Ah, man. At least they have a knife. So they could potentially find out where they are. Knife is good. It only hits 1 though, right?
Now with the Molly, dropping it down. That just buy them even more time. Bodies out in the open. Desperation.
Look at that as well. That's so nice. If they're over towards the site, it bounces off here and it's going to hit you no matter what. This is a very impressive attack side. Very, very impressive.
But MIBR, I think, just not adapting well enough. They knew what the problem was, but they couldn't figure out enough solutions to it.
Absolutely well.
Celia, thank you so much, man. Thank you, thank you.
That's the first half. All wrapped.
Of course, bro. Dude, 40 months as well. Thank you so much for that.
Thank you so much, gentlemen. Now here at the Riot Games Arena in Los Angeles, we're
Andy,
all
not
about
bad, not
competition
bad.
of all
First
kinds.
map
And I'm
wasn't
here
great.
with
Second
Sam,
map,
an
pretty great.
MIBR fan, and Jen, a
And
Sentinel
Pacific
fan.
was fun.
And we're gonna do a little game. As you can see, okay, as you can see, they have these
Okay.
small objects in their hand, and we have some nets ready to go, and they're going to compete and try to throw it into the other person's net. The catch is, it is on their head. We are all about
Like,
competition,
dude,
and
man,
I'm all about
the
starting my
halftime
casting
stuff,
career.
bro, is killing me.
So buckle up, because I'm from Jersey and I do not hold back my opinions. Yeah, New Jersey, baby. All right, are we ready? Oh, okay, okay, yes, it's Couture. We
Let
love
him
it.
cook?
How are we
Okay, I'll
feeling?
let him cook.
Oh no,
Yeah.
not Couture yet. Okay, warm up. How are you feeling right now, Sam?
I don't know. I got these balls. Oh, I got these.
That's what they are.
Yeah, I got these balls in my hand. So let's see how it goes.
Yep. All right. And are you nervous?
This basket's not working out for me. I don't know what's happening.
All right. Well, we have to get it started. Everyone, start your engines. That's the wrong sport. All right. And 3, 2, 1. All right. Everyone get hype. I want to see everyone get hype. Oh, it's fine. I got it. I am the basket. I am the basket.
Oh, boy.
There is nothing here. Oh, yes. Oh, wait. I'm going to cheat. So, never mind. I can't cheat. Okay. This is, Kaylin Clark would be so hey, we got one. There we go. Okay. Yes. Okay. Are we out of? No, come on. Okay, yes, come on. You can do it. Okay, hold on. This is your last one, is it? Isn't it? 2 more. All right, last 2. Who is this shot for?
It's for my boyfriend. He's sitting up there.
Go.
I love you, dance!
Competitive integrity. All right, go for it. All right, no, you gotta go. Last one. Go. Oh, all right. Well, we have a map to get back to. Thank you. Can we give it up for Sam and Jen one more time? That was so much fun. No, we have an actual game to get back to. So casters, please.
Andy, where's this in the EMEA?
That is excellent. I mean, honestly, we'll give it MLB a run for the money. I think with these kind of hits happening in the arena. I mean,
This could be you and Hypok.
We're gonna have to make sure they don't.
So
trip
halftime
over just
entertainment.
All right, let's see whether MIBR what it takes though to make this a bit more of a game.
Dude, why are they all going so
Stacking
wild?
4
What
players
happened?
Over towards B, going for the gamble on their pistol round defense. MIBR have got to figure out that it's happening. They've only got 2 flashes to work with out of a
Okay,
possible
Sentinels
4.
with 4-1 stack.
Bit of an unusual setup for their pistol round buy.
yeah, just all ghosts online. Tripled up now out towards B long.
And at the minute mark, getting fairly decent information that it's not going to be a mid-round take of B long. So this is where you start to see Tens moving his way over. Oh, coming back now actually
Guessing
towards
it.
B. This is probably because Zekken isn't really seeing anything in this sight line that we're now watching on short. But this is incorrect information. I mean, it's correct from Zekken's point of view, but the rest of MIBR not giving things away.
Here we go, sending it flying here with a util now.
Yeah, and let's see what the
Just pinging
retake's like.
appropriate angle, and that's
Did
gonna
they
be
save a
rebound
Skydog
nade.
though?
gonna
That's
delay
pretty
the
cool.
default plant spot, so he sends that one flying along with a snake bite. Cross map,
Yeah,
I
and this
believe,
buys a
on
lot
the
of time for
cost.
this flank to go in.
Yeah.
Again, they
And
still
it has
have a
got time for Sentinel,
Skydog.
so they are getting themselves now into the side, but not enough to really dissuade it. But finally, plant on, line but forwards. Space taken, scaling now in a flank here.
Dog over towards Showers, and oh yeah, I like the fake sound there.
Fight. Mazine just tucks it there. Shoulder peeking out, but now a clearance now into Lamps, no connection, not from the flash. RGL.
Wait, what?
Beautiful shots with a ghost. Ringing true.
Wait, what?
The fuse half from Wingman. Hello, anybody? Singular stop.
Bro, he
this
doubled
too,
down,
eventually.
somehow got another
Bring a
one.
Stop to it, but has time been porched on QT.
Dude, I gotta see this guy's POV.
So, another
How's he
big
doing
start
that?
at MIBR. Been saying that one quite a bit.
Yeah, the problem is they got the pistol round over towards the beginning of Bind, and they couldn't get the conversion afterwards. It was a heartbreaker for them. So they've got to be able to convert here. RGL hit some great shots on the players trying to come in.
Oh,
What is that?
whoa. He actually meant to do it.
Reminiscent of what Artisan
That's
did
the mad
for
thing,
the
wasn't it?
Moses.
He actually flicked over to the other guy.
There wasn't enough there. And MIBR
That was
is gonna make
impressive,
sure that
man.
is
I thought it
enough
was
here.
like a little bit of luck involved
Gotta keep
here.
it clean.
5-player stack on B. Now, MIBR, they're not going to walk into this.
Wow. Flash. Spotting out the one player, seems to get some spam damage there. Now,
Yeah, we gotta keep an eye on
Tens has
this
got the
because
water
obviously
back through
Brimo
again.
into
Look at
this
the
one's good.
Thief in the night.
And
He's getting away with everything.
Tens
Vacuuming up all the orbs.
has just got
Nobody else got
everything.
any desire or chance See if you can build up to some of those critical ultimates on your attack side. You're going to be denied that.
One of the problems as well
It's
is
so good, and they didn't
tend to go
insta-react. I mean, that's
through the
sick, man.
teleport
They
like
got so
this.
much from it.
It
Double
actually makes it
orb,
feel like there's
they got
less
the
players
flash
on
as well.
B. So I was
Effective,
worried
they were
for
just
a
gonna
moment
actual
that MIBR
insta-react and
were gonna
nothing.
reactively hit thinking it was
Yeah, they
weaker.
see double here, though.
Two.
They see double and they hear a
Send
guy
us
shooting it from
push.
sight. That's
Yeah.
3.
That spot is going to start the acceleration on A. RGL with the plant, looking to try to build up to orbital strike here.
Knife
Gonna
as
have it
well.
first round, though.
It's lamps, so they don't realize that there's
Right,
no
jumps up feet there, and the right
shorty
click will do it. There was
here or
Fizzy, though,
anything.
following up, and they are trying to flood themselves into the back. The Cyber Sentinel surely they'll win this one.
On
Soften
someone
up
HP.
entirely.
Yeah, they tanked it through the smolly.
Flying into the few bodies that are left standing here from Sentinels, and it should be a clean one. All the more likely here for MIBR. Okay!
Love to see it.
It's gonna be a really good bonus, by the way. It's gonna be a really good bonus.
This is going to be the first time in the entire match that MIBR actually start to build up some economy,
Yeah.
some ultimates, and can try
They're in a
to
good
get
spot.
momentum going.
It's I mean, it's not even a bonus, really. It's just a full buy.
Foundations have been set.
Literally every other time, we've just seen it crushed before it could begin. A nice idea on this bonus could give them a great opportunity to come back.
Trailblazer sent forwards here, but a snakebite actually, damage actually clipped through the wall there and pulled him out of the animation of just the dog to clear the way. So, from QT, dissuading that take, pushing them all the way back from hookah, but MIBR are going to be setting their sights now onto B long.
Sassy flashed through the teleporter early to allow Tencent Second to set up for Showers control. They got hit by the 0 point.
The orb
pushed
is
back.
nice. I'm a little bit worried.
Sassy
Okay.
goes for
I was
a
gonna say, I was a
reach.
little bit worried if Sentinels were going to sit back and have the same thing that happened to MIBR on the first half of is in just like give them all map control and then just get X-X'd on. So I like this from Sassy. Same time over towards Short as well. They got a little bit proactive.
Claiming the gun. All that ground has been gained here for Mazine. He's not in a position to go on really any more exploration. There's too much to worry about with the smokes dropped down. Still, Sentinels have plenty of players tucked close to the site. Knife deep and across. Second though still has all of
And
his
Zekin
abilities
gets the
and more.
full
He's gonna be
info
here. He's gonna
insta.
footsteps backing away,
And
but
he
also
hears the
forward
guy
to
over
Zen's
towards Showers. Ooh.
Maybe trying to soundbait ever so slightly. Yeah, okay,
Maybe
Zekin
not. Must have
thinking
been
the
too
coast
far away
was
on this
clear.
one.
Will get
He'll
caught
got the
and then
call
hit
into his
clean
team,
off
though.
John QT, though. It's a crossfire
20
setup.
seconds. Heavy
Hit
committed.
alongside
This is
it.
the
Sassy
spike.
TP.
Can't go back.
Reinforcements arriving just to try and help them out, but MIBR
Yeah,
sent
and they
Sky.
realize
There's
they
only
can't go
13
back.
seconds
So
left.
yeah,
Which
even though
direction
Zekin goes
going?
down, he got the important info that the two had already committed over towards
There's no
B.
time at this point. You're too much to get through. And it's a lost round for MIBR.
Yeah, and then we go into the next round. Tense has all.
What's on your mind?
That's a puzzling one for me, Brent.
Okay.
Because if the idea was to try to soundbait to work a pick towards Short, where's the decision to cancel? You've left things so late. You literally have to knife out run, stomping your way
Yeah,
towards
but I
Hugo.
think that it
Given
wasn't
away
like it
the
was like
fact
an
that it's
original
100%
plan. It's just that
ending on
this
B.
guy was just here ready
just
for
too
it, and then when the
easy for
kill
Sentinel.
comes in, then they have to
calling all
mid-round
the
and just
rotates
insta make the
here.
decision.
You're not
To be
even
honest,
going
this
towards
guy
B
that gets the
long, so you
kill,
have any
once he gets the
opportunity to
kill,
use
has to go,
TP.
guys, come back
Just
now, and just send it over towards
A bit
me.
too simple. We haven't seen MIBR lose rounds because they're macro that much, but that's a devastating one.
Yeah, but that's just mid-rounding.
Being efficient with the time that they have.
Okay, but listen, does it matter in the wider scheme of things? MIBR still able to get the buy, one away from RGL and Artisan's ultimates. If they can win this round, they can still make some kind of comeback happen. And it's not like
But I
Centerfield
like
hold
that
control, at
that
least
kind
at
of
the
mid.
beginning.
Lovely
That's a
shot,
nice
man.
one to find.
That kind of mid-rounding there is not even on the IGL. I think that's on the guy that
up.
gets the kill, to be
John QT
honest.
falling. Real impetus now being placed.
Wait, what?
Huh? What is that?
Oh, the thrash
Did it-
opens the door.
Yeah, they both
And
look at the
Zekin
thrash
topples
and he
them
just
over like
swings.
Skittles.
Absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, 'cause he knows they have to double spam it.
With a bit of a jiggle of the movement.
Elsis?
And now they are putting that squeeze. But Montes Elsis don't realize he is there. Still tucked towards pocket.
Oh my god, he took a long time to smoke himself here.
Sprayed down in place.
That felt like forever when he was getting his iPad out.
MIBR, and it's 2 versus 2. Taking that backside control, planning for it. Trying to flip the site entirely. It's a silent jump up now, up through into heaven. Trailblazer from Sassy, seeking to lead the way.
He's got Brim ult, so they got to tap this fast.
Surely he's got to think about it. He is being flanked from FRZ, but no, he's Pop flash through.
Well, don't need to anymore. There goes the Brimmy.
To the side, but the Trailblazer not being broken. Painted a pretty picture indeed for Zekken. FRZ though, he's got to be that difference maker, and he's found the first one. Still planted for him. Time is on your side. Just got to slow it down and take it against one of the best players in the world. 1v1 tap from Zekken, facing the wrong direction, expecting that reposition. Zekken again. Now which way is he facing? Still expecting it from the spawn angle. And FRZ,
Not bad, man. Not bad. Big rounds. They're still in it. Money's pretty good for Sentinels. Tens is the only person that's going to take a hit. Or maybe someone 4-10s. You would imagine one of the smokers just by a judge or something. Boy, that was fast though. That was real fast on top of it. Impressive.
I'm so confused at the end of this round though. When Sassy uses Trailblazer in Heaven, to me it's just like instantly you think about somebody flanking you.
Yeah.
Because you've given away your position and you know that you can't move. So your opponent has a timing. I would have thought that SEN would be thinking about Heaven more than that, but they were so convinced, both players on SEN, that FRZ was going to peek from pipes instead. Unusual, but a perfect gift for MIBR to get back into this. They didn't even have to use big ults there. RGL, Artazine still has Orbital Strike Showstopper to make these rounds happen. The pressure is finally on the SEN. It's the first time we've been able to say it in the match. It's just been clean sailing up until this point.
SEN City team being
That's so true, bro. They're getting some results, man.
match.
I'm excited for when the
MIBR, they are
when the big games happen.
at least holding the candle.
Or
obviously, there's a big round
challenges.
differential of still 4 rounds sitting here, but SEN have taken a timeout now.
Getting
They are
involved
feeling that
then.
pressure. The economy was even in question.
Okay, so yeah, this makes sense. Celsius takes the hit in terms of the smoker having a judge on this map. You can both smoke yourself off.
Yeah, and there's 2 spots that you're going to normally want to play
And
with a judge.
we don't want to.
one
Okay,
of
I was
which
going to say we're going
is
to get a backup
on
gun
top
for the
of
Razor.
And the other one's going to be
The knife that goes over towards long.
You're playing inside the brim smoke a lot of the time, catching people as they flood in through short. Definitely got chances of catching Artazine because that's one of the most common areas that he would use.
One of the better judge maps again. It's up there with Split, really. Like this. You could even argue this is a better judge map than Split, just purely because when you play over towards B, you can actually have impact for retakes in terms of clearing out lamps.
Standard combination.
Not as many spots, but you're actually useful for retakes.
MIBR. Deep smoke contacting through now with the underhanded flash popping. Along with the showstopper.
Okay, but retaking over towards B, a little bit harder. You can TP and maybe get some kills.
Happy with that one. Are they going to be ready now for an attempt to maybe flood back out here?
Yeah, what's your setup to stop Zekken's showstopper?
Alerts himself now with the position.
Lovely flash on top of this. Holy, that was fast, man. Fast decision. I thought he was going to hold on to it a bit more. Lovely shot, bro. This guy's crazy when he gets popped in. He also insta taps to make the ult go out. Doing everything. Little bro's going to tank this. Okay, didn't get it half because of RGL's molly comes in. Yeah, and he's just going to take the hit. He's going to defuse this. Yeah, nicely done. And second is just so good, bro. Everything here was just perfect from him. There's a lovely flash from Sassy to enable him out as well. Everything here from Sentinels is just so smart, by the way. Like they're all so on this. Like everything is good. The flash out into the satchel, into descending it with the ult. He then insta ult, gets the second kill, which is just crazy like good in terms of individual skill. And then he also taps the spike knowing that they're gonna brim ult. And then when the molly comes in, they're making sure that Wingman defuses because he can tank a molly. Like, you can't get much better than what Sentinels are doing in a lot of these like fast decision-making rounds. It's really cool.
Massive answer back on the other side of the timeout. Showers contained and held down here. Defense by 10s. He was a solo player, and there's really no.
Yeah, and they're also doing good of just like fighting map control.
Around the map, hoping that they can be offered a few kills, maybe with the sheriff.
I mean, there was a flash there. Mazin tried to sync it up with a bounce flash off the wall, but they weren't expecting people to be on the off angles. They're thinking they're just holding a default crossfire. Small adjustments, and it gives SEN the round almost assuredly.
Ooh, spotting possibly on the box there. Tens know at least that they've lost control of this one.
Yeah, even if FRZ was able to get a kill, get the plant, they still don't have the spike. Sen get
Yeah,
back
it's
to
been
match
a great defense off so far.
point. Pressured a little more here on Bind, but not much more.
Yeah, just the buy rounds have been impressive.
So far, pretty fundamental dismantling, I would say.
That round before as well, it's just so impressive, man. The fact that it all happens so fast that they don't have time to fully set up and have like the best after plant as well. So good.
Being one step behind.
Yeah.
When Sentinels
Yeah, I
is
would
like
agree with that
on,
assessment.
is in like peak, playing to how maybe they probably do in like their best in practice, or like
at
least top, like maybe top 10, top like 90% of how they're playing. It's just so impressive, man. It really is. Them at their peak looks really hard to play against.
So if anybody does wander into it, RGR Meister might have been punished, but just picks that timing here. And with John QT falling, that's really deep into the back of the B side. Seekers had to be popped early there.
Looks like it was a fantastic shot from Ardazine onto John Cutie, who was holding up top. Sassy's thinking that all of that pressure was in Hookah, so he's going to try to re-clear it. Almost dies to Mazine. And now Sassy's in a really bad spot.
Yeah, shot from P long. He's really just trapped here.
I'll do it in a sec.
Or is he? I mean, where's the swing? Where's the trade? He is just taking these duels, willing them into existence. Wants to try and take the fight. The nade won't clear him. Satchel though. And the what is going on? Oh, it's silly and it's
It's this guy though.
Can't even describe it as
Yeah,
whimsical,
and
but
it's
it
hard
does
for him
plan
to get out of
MIBR.
the
At least
smoke
access to
because
the
he
side
just uses
second.
satchels.
1v2
But
now,
the
5
smoke,
bullets
honestly,
left.
he can get on the
Reload, boom,
get on the
bots.
back there and see.
Believe shot down, so everybody healthy now.
Dude,
and
that's so
slowed
funny.
Down. Take a bit of a breather if you are MIBR. It's the series on the line. Second.
There's no pressure on
How
Second.
he's just taking it in his stride. Crossfire setup. Not sure who will be the first contact. Most likely Mazine here, just holding onto it.
Shot, man. Think about it. He's gonna think his elbow. Yeah, he's gonna think his elbow at that pause.
Mazine maintains that cool.
Okay, 5 chances. Keep an eye on it.
You can see there that Zekken knew there was going to be somebody either like elbow, under hookah, in some kind of position to play off RGL's contact. But couldn't quite figure out that it was that close corner. Did have a nade to play with as well. And there's the entry that we didn't quite spot the first time around. Ardazine walking through, catching John Cutie, and then the round went to chaos.
It really did go.
It really went bonkers after that.
Am I missing coaching? I'm missing a lot of the strat aspect sides of it for sure. Like for sure. It's a fun meta at the moment, man.
And Sen actually taking a
Like
timeout here as well.
if you think of the
And we
agents that are like
got a
really
little
strong,
glimpse there when we were
right?
looking
You
at the
got
replay of some of
one
the chat,
initiator,
where they were saying you can
the
just
combos
molly
with a
all, I
gecko,
believe
who's
that
like
was
really fun to
Sassy
cook up
who
stuff.
was
Viper in
communicating
terms of
that.
double molly, that's really
So,
fun to cook up
we'll have to
stuff.
take a
Like
look and
just
see
those 3 together in terms of the amount of stuff you could
exactly
do.
what they're going to
Oh
adjust
man,
here.
it's
Maybe
so
talking about the
good.
hookah hold.
To be able to come up with cool, fun,
Yeah,
like
I mean, I
fun,
think
strong strats. It's
as possible. I mean, I'm thinking
a
more
good
like
meta at the
they're
moment for people that like
looking
want to be able
reclear
to
the
cook.
short lurk.
Yeah.
You know, when FRZ runs the Viper orb.
But I
they
hate
don't
Viper. I don't hate
need to
Viper.
lamps.
I'm
Maybe
bored
that
of the
was catching
Viper.
Sen off guard
Like
while
Viper's a
we were
fun
watching
aid.
Silly
When you're
Right, let's see.
coaching in a team, Viper's like one of the best
Could be a
agents you can have.
possibility, but the teams
Like,
communicating
the
stuff
split
with each
wall
other,
over
there's
towards
something
B
that
and
they don't
stuff
like
like
about the way
that was like all of my
MIBR
own
are
stuff
playing
like
the
back in the
attack
day.
side.
Like I used to love
seen
that.
this
We
a
used to,
couple of
dude, we were like
times
one of the
from Sen
first
where
apart
they
from
full gamble
C9
on one
career
side of
to
the
use
map
like
at the start of
Viper
the
on Haven. Like I've historically loved that agent.
Not quite.
Smoke definitely
John just
misses here.
leaning over to throw that line up, and now he's
But I'm
gonna
just
be
bored
back
of it,
over
man.
towards B.
It's like the chamber meta.
But it's still
bored
a
of
very
it.
heavy gamble at the start here. And previously, we've seen Sen.
So I
miss
like the
teleport
agent.
in these kind of situations.
But it's just been too long.
Yeah, just throwing that disorder into the round if it comes to it. Pretty passive hold, even though they've stacked it. I mean, they're not making any effort to try and take control of showers early. Just holding with a setup. Most players towards backside, probably a double flash retake. They got both their Sky and the Gecko playing here, but that's not where MIBR are looking to take it. I mean, there might be a chance here.
Wait, you saw him?
Did they get spotted onto the minimap, maybe?
Yeah, and there wasn't enough of him though, I think.
Notice no Sentinel's defensive utility to re-clear that potential Viper lurk. So maybe they're thinking about doing it for the second round. Sassy's just egoing it. Hasn't used a flash, hasn't used the dog. They're just, right, there's nobody short. They've gone and contact re-cleared that area. The fact they haven't seen anybody short, I think should make them think that that Showers Trailblazer is
Man, the gamble is strong at the moment. Let's look at the mini-map. Walk over towards B. Yeah, this might go on for a little bit because they're looking good for this, and I can't imagine the retake could be strong. They're hitting in. It's an early KO. We'll keep an eye. I was going to say, I can't imagine they all go spawn here, so they got to TP out. That's a little bold. Oh boy. Viper ult, nowhere to hide, so they're just going to be able to spam. Surely one of them gets spammed out.
They can feel it, they can taste it. One more round will make the difference. Mazine, he's fully blinded up there. We're breaking it. First layers of it. Still 2 left to stand here for MIBR, and the pit is still up. No more snake bites though. Another tap. Second.
Reposition to the position where they killed. There's the Viper still as well.
He's made himself noticed, surely. Evacuation.
Damn, nice shot, man. Nice shot from Tense. Okay, this was fun though, man. This was like way better than the first map in terms of the level.